sense that this is all type of necromantic magic, except for what you guys actually the 3 potions. But I mean, this is all just it all reeks of necromancy. From what you can understand, reading in the books, the scrolls, the tombs, looking at all of the utensils, it just all reeks of necromancy.
Look, my guys are such
I noticed everybody's
heroes,
like
aren't they?
backing way up. Yeah, you guys are great. I love it. I'm surprised everybody hasn't left the tomb yet. Actually. All right, so you want to mix this together, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna mix it. Garfunkel, you might want to step back.
Wait a second.
I need someone to heal me.
Necromancy, lich dreams. Is anyone getting a bad feeling?
Nope.
No, I'm ready.
You say lich dreams? I like it. That's the first time anybody's mentioned lich dreams. Everybody's like, I don't remember any lich.
I don't know if you can summon a lich from...
Oh, I remember very clearly.
So what dreams there you got?
You guys want to mess with necromancy, Elslap, go for it.
It is totally
Just go
worth
for it.
messing with necromancy, in my view. You know what they say?
so
I guess you could say you're just dying to try necromancy. Dying.
Just don't. If I die or if I'm about to go down, just get me back up. I'll take one for the team.
Maybe you'll get up yourself.
You pansies. All right.
But wait. Before you start mixing, I think we need to establish our reactions or our responses in case something appears. So
Zombie monk.
yeah. So what I'd like to do, I'm wedged myself in the corridor here, and I'm kind of Dave. I'm kind of sideways here, and I'm listening to both the stairs side and the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare an action that if something comes up the stairs on my left, or something just materializes out of nowhere on my right, that I will react and blast it with my witch bolt, hopefully.
Okay. I like that.
I'm gonna prepare to flinch.
Alright, so what are the other two gonna do? Pansies.
All right.
I'm just standing here.
You mix the ingredients together.
Yeah, what are they doing? Just standing there? Alright.
Yeah, looks like
So-
they're all standing there.
Alright, so I'm gonna mix the ingredients together.
All right. So
Hey,
you mix the Yep. Zivet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, the half-orc still has that spell on him, that resist that was passed, but I don't know if I don't know if we need to freshen that or what.
I don't know if you were reading my mind, but I was just fixing to ask that as well. What is the duration of that cantrip?
It's a minute. It was a minute.
It was a
actually.
minute.
Yeah, that's crazy. You were like reading my mind, Zivet. Holy shit.
Well, I'm staring at him, just thinking how many white ways he's going to get blown up and killed. So,
All right, so Shalazar, you complete the process. You pour the contents of the blue pot into the small cauldron. You stir it up really good. You notice that the contents of the blue pot was black, and the contents inside the pot were like a red. So you're stirring this up and it's starting to create a swirl. Well, after about 4 or 5 seconds of you stirring, all of a sudden it starts to, like, some kind of reaction happens and it bubbles a little bit. Then all of a sudden it just starts smoking profusely. And after, I'd say within 3, 4, 5 seconds, the entire chamber is filled with this smoke. Now, this isn't the type of smoke that you encountered at the on the top level of Xandria's tomb. This is just like probably just a reaction from mixing this stuff together. But the smoke fills the entire chamber in a matter of a couple seconds, and it kind of evaporates back into both the eastern and the western stairs, basically. So what do you want to do? Now you have this this like purplish black type of, after the smoke settles and you kind of swoon it out of the cauldron. because it didn't explode, and you see that there's this liquid there in the pot now.
Hey,
Can I-
maybe
Well, the
somebody
note
should try to
said-
drink it.
Can we do a group check to see if we can figure out what it is? A group check, like in a medicine or inspection, or like a group check. You know, I'm gonna do like a herbalism check.
So an Arcana check, you would do a group Arcana check.
I don't know if that's a good idea because not everybody has a high arcana. Why don't you look
But-
at it
but I'm
first?
But I'm saying, like, as a group, we can do different things like we did before.
Is there anything else you want to do with this, like as in like you're inspecting it any type of way or anything like that?
You know, being a magic guy, I would say this has been built, right? You've just created this
Liquid,
purple liquid, and is there, weren't you supposed to take it after? And then I think maybe we're not supposed to drink it according to the message, but maybe try to pour a little bit out, or flip it, or touch something, or
Yeah, if we can bring it with us.
yeah,
Bring
maybe
with us where?
there's a
Why don't
vial.
we,
Maybe we can get a vial that's empty and put it in
Why
there.
don't we drop something in there, see what happens to it?
No.
I don't think
That's
we
a
have
bad
to use
idea.
it now. I think we should store it in one of these other vials and bring it with us because it might have something to do with what's further in here.
I agree, and my
so
fear is that
that's
since the mist just went floating off into these corridors, hopefully it's
Yeah.
not awakening anything.
So that's what I'm gonna do, Dave. I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my bag. Now, I mean, I put it in a vial. Now, Dave.
You put it in a vial. There's enough to fill quite a few of these vials. Actually, there's the small. It's a small cauldron, but it's enough, more than enough for one vial. And there's quite a
I'm gonna
few
fill it-
vials as well in that rack.
I'm gonna fill it to how many vials it needs until the cauldron's empty.
Some
I think we
hooligan,
all should
thank you
take
for
a
the
vial,
follow.
just in case.
You can get 5 or 6 vials. There's plenty of extra vials on the shelf as
Now,
well.
I have this idea.
Thank you,
I
Hooligan,
have
for the
this
follow.
skeleton hand. Should I dip it into like the cauldron with whatever's left over, just to see what happens?
I don't think so.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? I mean,
Well, let's
throw
do
it at
some
something?
arcane checks first. Maybe we can recognize something.
Yeah, check it first, and judging by the fact this is like a chemical reaction, having re-experienced with poison, is putting something else, then it could drastically change what's going to happen.
Okay, guys, I added to the group journal 6 vials of mysterious purple liquid, and I'm assuming everybody will take one. And why don't, since you're already there, Shelazar, why don't you take 2?
Okay, I took 2. I'm gonna do an Arcana check, Dave. I'm on the 2.
Okay.
It looks like blue water.
Definitely looks like water, that's for sure.
All right, Dave, I'm going to do an arcana check as well.
So what are you guys doing, a group Arcana check or what?
I think it's smarter
Separate
to do
at
it
this point now.
separately. I'll just like swirl it around and tip the vial a little bit to see if maybe I can recognize it. I got a 19 on my check.
Yeah, you don't recognize it. It's definitely beyond your level of alchemy and all of your time at the Wizard Tower that you've spent actually concocting basic potions. It's actually this is beyond your this is out of your league. Actually, this is actually
All
way
right.
out of your league.
So I'm going to let the other guys know.
These are
You guys-
ingredients that you've never even some of these ingredients you've never even seen before.
Considering the skeletons look like dragonborn, and the posters from the first room were dragons, I'm guessing it has something to do with dragons.
I'm guessing it has something to do with undead. Call it a hunch.
Call it a hunch. All right. I'll go ahead and sheathe my carry the potion around. Guys, let's continue investigating. And the first time somebody gets a chance, they can throw it at something, and maybe that'll help. I don't know, but we
Yeah,
don't need
why
to
not?
we don't need to do all 6. We'll have an extra one. So Shalazar, maybe throw it at a creature or something when you see it.
Do any of the books here have
I mean, we can
images
always
that look
test it
similar
on his
to
hand.
Do any of the books here have any images or notes that look like this potion?
No, it doesn't. But it does have like a sweet smell to it. I will tell you that it does have a sweet smell.
It says do not drink, but I'm tempted. No, I won't drink it. I won't drink it.
You can drink it if you want. It definitely it has a sweet smell, a sweet scent of honeysuckle.
So what do you guys think about me testing it on this hand? I mean, if we're gonna throw it at bad guys anyway, so I mean,
It
what's
might
the
be
difference?
internal. I mean, it's a potion, right? But here's my fear. It said don't drink, right? So I think I don't want to get seduced into try to drink it. But if we can find somebody in here and try it on them, or maybe make them drink it, we'll see.
Okay.
Do you want to
We should-
assume?
Let's just keep going, maybe to the next room.
Is there anything valuable that we can take and maybe sell? You think?
Yeah, you could possibly load up on all the stuff. There's a place of alchemy inside Flan. There's a gnome that has this establishment. You've seen it before.
I don't really want to steal though. If anybody else
I
wants
think it's
to
okay
do
in this case.
Dave, is any stuff I could take for herbalism stuff?
Sure,
like
there's
make potions or anything.
there's all kinds of that whole the whole rack in the lower corner where the vials were. There's tons of ingredients on there, and there's a lot of things that are on these vials that you can't even read. There's a lot of markings and symbols that you have no clue what the hell it is.
So
Let's collect as much as we can, but keep in mind that this is way more than I can carry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to be able to load up on every single thing here.
So Dave, I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab some stuff that I know that can help me with potion making.
Okay, there's probably 20, 30, 40 different types of what appear to be ingredients in these vials. All kinds of tools on the table. The books.
I'll take some alchemy tools and I'll take some books, I guess.
So I
Okay.
got the 40 ingredients. Okay, so let's get back in order.
Okay, so go ahead and write down 40 alchemy ingredients or alchemical ingredients. You can write down alchemy books, alchemy scrolls, whatever you take. If you guys clean it out, we'll worry about it later. So just write
Okay.
it on your sheets, and whenever you guys get to town, or before then, you guys can divvy it out. That's for sure.
So should I take into account weight or just don't worry about that right now?
The weight, everybody can take as much as. We'll say that there's like a total of 10 pounds apiece. So there's quite a bit. The tools and everything weigh a pretty good amount. Now the distillery, on the other hand, and the tables and the shelf itself, yeah, that's stuff you guys can't take. But unless you literally drag it out with you when you're leaving, so.
That
Nope,
just sounds a little too desperate.
So I got about 10 pounds of gear here. Rain, do you want to do another stealth?
Now, if I said that
check?
was a beautiful mahogany table that looked like it was probably valued at about 3,000 gold, I bet you guys would be dragging that bitch out.
I'm already dragging it out, Dave. What are you talking about?
I'm already.
It's not worth dragging around a table. We'll come back for it if it's worth 3,000 gold or whatever.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
Well, you guys can head up there. I'll make
No,
sure that this
it's
table
not
gets
worth
back.
that much. I was just joking around with you guys anyway. So
Is this stairs going up or down?
those are going back up. So this was basically what appears to be maybe the bottom chamber, possibly, because these stairs, like I said, they are going back up. And it looks like it's going up at the same ascension as as you descended.
Since it's going up, can I sort of walk forward and like peer my head out? Assuming that nothing's blocking my way to
Sure, if
have
you
a
want
look around.
if you want to pull ahead, and if you want to use the shadows to your advantage, or if you want to use your new invisibility potion, you can do that as well. It just depends on what you want to do.
I'll
Chug,
just stealth
chug,
for now.
chug.
I just want to
Oh.
like stay like on the stairs but peer out sort of.
Okay, so you go ahead and give me a stealth check as well.
Yep.
Haha, your stealth check bounced.
My what?
Boom, boom, boom. Your stealth check. Your check bounced. Your stealth check bounced.
Alright.
Gotta call your bank.
He plays a perfect witty gnome, that's for sure.
12.
Okay. So you see a hallway. This hallway probably goes 25, 30 feet or so. Looks like it opens up into possibly another chamber.
I can see, I think, another light or something. I'm seeing the
Something,
edge of something.
something with where you're standing, and as you kind of peer around the corner a little bit more, you can see something possibly, maybe glowing on the floor. Possibly. A yellowish type of, goldish type of color.
We head back down and go Zivit. It seems like more magical mumbo jumbo. I'm not an expert at that.
All right, out of my way, normals. I'm gonna go check this out.
Don't run too far ahead, you might die.
Hey, I got dark vision. I'll be able to see most of the way.
Can I cast
Okay.
resistance on him?
Oh, sweet. Load me up with magic. Go ahead, cast resistance. I was already irresistible. Ha
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I
That's
cast resistance on you. Blah blah blah.
Alright, go ahead and add your,
Okay,
your little shield
looking.
icon on there.
Shield icon, okay. I'm
Yep.
going for that right now. Shield. Man, I wish they would make this a little easier to do. Okay, I see a shield. There it is. Alright, so I got the resistance on it. I'm going to go ahead and go a little bit stealthy if I can.
Nice.
Ooh, natural.
No, that's your first 20 of the night as well, guys and gal.
Well, I'm not
You
one
know
to
what that
brag.
means?
Everybody drinks.
Drinks that new potion we just got. Hey.
Oh, tell me about it.
You get a new car.
All right, so what are you doing with your
Okay, so I
your
walked around the corner, went up the stairs,
stealthing advantage?
kind of trying to slink within the shadows and crouch down a little bit and sliding up against the walls to try to take advantage of the as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
And then I want to look up ahead to see what kind of things that I see that Rain was talking about.
Okay. Well, you see that there is a faint glow. You can see that there is an angled wall ahead of you, and it appears to be giving off a very low yellowish type of glow, maybe a golden type of glow. Okay, now I need you to give me a perception check as well, please.
Okay. Just let me see how far that is. Okay. Perception check. Let me just double check.
Wisdom, and if you're proficient in perception, you can add that bonus in
Okay.
as well.
It looks like just +1.
DC of
Give me a sec.
15. DC of 15. One of my new trap systems that I created.
All right, here comes.
Ooh, very nice. So just as you step forward, I was looking for a DC of 15, by the way. Just as you step forward, you hear a click and you feel some pressure down towards your foot. So you hit a trip line, and just as you start to take a step forward, you get back. So you're back here, and all of a sudden, out of each side of the wall, spring these blades.
Whoa!
And they start spinning. They're spinning. So you could have been mutilated if you would have hit that.
But I'm so short it would probably just go over me. It's
No,
like a
they're-
pennant man.
They're
Pennant
actually
man.
right up to about neck height, actually, on the gnome.
All right, not so good.
Definitely not
So-
good.
So I'm gonna go, and this hallway is still only about 5 foot by 5 foot. So regardless, we'll
It
have
is.
to go
It's
one
5
at a
foot
time
wide.
here. So I'm gonna go ahead and yell back to these guys. Guys.
Oh, yeah, everybody can hear these levers. Zzz.
My bad. I sprung
Sounds
a
like someone's
trap.
getting a haircut.
Yeah, I'm like, my bad. I sprung a trap, but everything's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody was hurt.
You
But
got
I do
lucky.
think we're gonna need to get through this. Yeah, absolutely.
You definitely got lucky there, that's for sure.
So will I be able to hug the wall on the left here to try to get around these things, or is this something that I'll need to get? Maybe Rain can try to disarm or something.
That's something that you guys need to discuss because those saws basically reach all throughout the entire chamber.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to be able to squeeze by it, that's for sure.
So Rain, I don't know what your ability is for disarming traps, but you can get on the same square I am, I think, because I'm littler. I can move through you or something because of my size.
Is it
But
thieves'
is there
tools for disarming
yeah.
traps?
I mean, I guess everybody could try it, but I don't know how successful that would be.
There's got to be a mechanism somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You could
Maybe
try and
something
claw
to do with the
it.
gems
No.
that we took before.
I don't think it's anything to do with it, but
Hey, I know, drink that
Think-
potion. No, I'm just joking. Don't do it.
I
Okay, so
think I just need to.
do you want to give me an investigation check, Rain, to kind of scope
Yeah.
things out? For her, it's only going to be a DC of 12. So my eye is itching tonight.
I mean, lucky for me, these are kind
My eye
of
hurts,
mechanical,
actually.
so maybe I can help a little bit since I'm a gnome. I'm really good with mechanical stuff.
I can see that
But-
as you sprung the trap.
Yes. Well, it didn't kill
Only
me.
a
That's how
9.
great I am.
So, Rain, as you're looking at this, at the cord that was tripped by the gnome, you can actually follow it because there was an actual spot on the wall, sort of like a hole, and then you can see that this is also looped in 2 other spots as well. So obviously it tripped all 3 of these, but at the very end of the hall, you can see that there's a lever at the very end of the hall on the left hand side. See right here, I'm pinging right here. Now that you've actually followed the cord, you actually look up and you can see that there's a lever on the other side of the hall.
How high are the blades? Can we fly over them?
Well, this is gonna be tricky because you're able to also determine, Rain, that there's no way to deactivate this on this side. The only way that this can be deactivated is on the other side of the hall. So what you're going to need to do is you are going to need to use your acrobatical talent, and yes, exactly. You're going to need to
Oh no.
basically do an acrobatics run through here and try to do a tumble over all 3 of these. Now, this is the way that I have this. This is an invention that I've came up with 5e. Basically, you can see there's 3 traps. Now, you're going to roll a d20 and add your dex and also add your acrobatics in as well. Now, depending on what you roll, you could hit 1, 2, or all 3 of these traps. So this is something that can be dangerous or it can be semi-dangerous. It just depends on your roll. So basically, the lower that you roll, the worse off you are. But you got a pretty good dex bonus. You got
Wait, can I cast my resistance on her? She'll get an extra dex save.
well, there's really no dex save involved. This is an acrobatics check, so.
Yeah.
So basically what you need to do, Rain, is you need to, this is nothing that you can, you're going to have to use your acrobatic talent to get to the other side of this chamber.
All right, so nobody has Mage Hand just before we go this. Nobody has Mage Hand.
Mage
I mean,
Hand has a 15-pound weight limit or something.
it's just flipping a lever, though, at the other
20,
side, right?
20 pounds.
Oh yeah, you could definitely flip a lever with 20 pounds of force. Do
Yeah,
probably
but
two
You
pounds.
definitely can? You think so? Definitely can?
Oh, no. That's like a... Well, okay, so I don't have mage hand, so somebody would have to have it before we would even use it. So,
I don't
No.
think anyone has made one.
all right,
No.
so I didn't think so. So I think we are.
Okay.
Rain, a good luck, and I'm going to take
Here
a
we
couple
go.
steps back so I don't get blood on my shirt.
Oh, wow.
You know,
All right.
before you step back, so, you know what? Because you step back, no, you don't get it. I hand my health potion to whoever else is behind me that wasn't Zibit.
Oh, okay. So we got the health. You got the health potion just in case.
You know what? I
right?
hand all the potions and say, hold on to these. If I die, make use of them. That's behind Zibit, whoever's behind Zibit.
Do you need me to play the bagpipes while we do
Zodia.
this to
Zodia
relax
just-
you?
It's still there. She
Yeah,
has a
so
flying
yeah,
potion, a
Just hold on to these.
potion of climbing, and whatever other stuff she has.
Can you use your inspiration for this?
Did you
Yeah,
just
that's
say
what I'm gonna
potion of
do.
climbing?
Yeah,
Why don't you climb upside
Yes,
down and walk on the ceiling?
she can also fly too. I mean, that's
Because it could probably cut off my head as I walk.
Oh, that's right, because it's taking up the whole thing.
You really want to roll this? You don't want to think of any way other to do
They're
it.
about
you just
waist
wanna
height
roll.
for you, Rain. They're like neck high for the gnome and the halfling.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, like if I use spider climb and walked on the ceiling or something,
maybe
it'd
you
still
could
cut me in half.
maybe you could toss the gnome over to the other side.
I'm also very tiny, so if I climb on the wall or the ceiling, I won't be able. It won't reach me because I'm so tiny.
So there.
It's up
I
to
mean,
you
there's-
guys, but I'm
there
just
should
saying
be lots
if
of ways.
you really want to do that, you run across this, go for it. But I'm sure we can do this without you taking risk.
David, do you have a mission impossible theme?
I do not have a mission.
No,
Bum.
Let's
you
all.
get
That would be
copyright
so
for that.
awesome.
I'll just do it for you. Bum 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 bum.
Use my inspiration as well, so just to have advantage, just in case.
I like that, and you know what? I'm gonna take that inspiration from you right now as well. So I don't
I did a
forget about it
shocker.
later.
It's like good luck.
you do a shocker.
The priest from upstairs is like, "What?
Oh my
What did you
God.
say?"
What in the hell is going on? Bloody hell! What the shocker?
That guy's got the best freaking voice ever. He could reach over here.
That's my horrible, Catholic priest type of
That's right.
Irish, priest.
Do you think we could we jam those
I
saw
eat
blades with
midget.
anything to
So do
stop them?
I.
Like
Get
the gnome's
in my
body?
belly!
No.
Or like items from the room we just came from, metal pieces.
Thanks for the follow.
Well, if things work out, I think they'll be jammed in just a second.
I
so.
eat
Yeah,
midgets.
let her-
Great
let her-
name.
You
Let her-
guys think too much. Sometimes you just have to be awesome.
Just
Or hope
go-
to be
go
awesome.
for
I
it.
am
can-
totally. Go
So
for
this
it.
is what you're gonna do.
Oh, you then go ahead.
Rain, you can roll your with advantage. You can add in your dex modifier. You can also add in your acrobatics because I know you're proficient in acrobatics as well. So
I am
and
not.
you are not. Are
No.
you playing a rogue? Oh my
Yep.
gosh, you are not. Oh my god.
I better check my
Oh
character.
my god. That
And,
just
and you're
changed.
so bent. And you're so bent on rolling. I don't understand.
Son of a bitch! I'm +4 in acrobatics because I'm a juggler.
I'm +4 as well. Just because my dex is so high.
Well, whoever wants to go can go. So
I
depending
will
on
go
how
if
you roll.
Die.
So basically,
I have a +7 in
God.
acrobatics if you guys want me to go.
it's a DC.